We're going to start today seated. If you have a blanket or a cushion to sit on, you'll want to grab that. And we're going to start out in a seated position as a contemplation. So go ahead and grab that and sit. Do you have a blanket? Oh, you're sitting on it? Okay, perfect. Oh, do you have a blanket, Marvy? Marvy. Okay, well, we'll share, Marvy and I. Okay, so pull your right heel in and then your left. Okay. And starting out in a contemplation, close your eyes. Now you can have your hands palms down, connecting pointer finger and thumb. Human consciousness, this mudra, human consciousness with universal consciousness. And we start today contemplating. And take a moment to draw your attention inward and physically connect with your body. Notice where you're at, how your body feels. And then connecting with your thoughts, noticing the thoughts that run through the mind. And you might notice the level of activity of those thoughts. Sometimes thoughts can move quite fast, making us feel a little more chaotic, or slower. Just notice the level of activity of where you're at mentally. And then connecting again inward, noticing where you're at emotionally. How are you coming into your practice today? Contemplate it. And we want to take responsibility for our own internal condition. There's always a root reason as to why we feel the way we feel. The thoughts that we think that move through, they really are energetic waves that move through the mind. And then they all create a certain state of being. Good. And then from there, we're going to set an intention for our practice today, that we move through our practice being deliberate, conscious, and very present. And then opening your eyes and moving in a circle, going one direction. Keep going. The other direction. So moving in a circle in the other direction. He's not even watching it. He's snoring on the couch. And then opening up side to side. So going in one side, open up that side body, and then go to the other side. And opening up again. Then go to the other side. Lift and rotate. Feel your spine. Remembering that rotations are a way for us to help squeeze out tension. And then going in the other direction, rotate. And one more time, we're rotating to the right. And rotating left. Good, and then we're gonna take our legs and shake them out in front of us. So you're just shaking them out. And then take it right into a forward fold. Take your hands to your toes, or you can grab your ankles. Good, and then from there, lift up, and now we're switching. So you had right heel in and then your left, and now you're gonna go left heel and then right. Hands on the knees and go in a circle, go in one direction. Got to do both sides because it's a little bit different as you change your feet. And then go in the other direction. Good, and then opening up to the side. Go one side. And then go to the other side. And again. And the other side. Rotate. And then go to the other side. So more deliberate practice tonight. Taking our time. Bringing in strength. Bringing in stability. But we're bringing in some grounding and then rotate. And stillness. So we want to cultivate stillness. This is a time of the year where it's really easy for Vata to go out of balance, ether and air to go flying around, and then go in the other direction, rotate. Good, and now we're gonna go wide-legged. So we went forward, now we go wide. Come to the edge of your blanket. Good, and then go forward, reach. Keep the kneecaps up, kneecaps up. Don't let them roll to the back. Keep them up. So if you have to be a little bit higher, that's okay. And then we're going to rotate to one leg. Keep your chest flat. And then walk your hands over to the other leg. Keep your chest flat. Good, and then bringing those legs in together, they're going to go right together, feet flat, and we rotate to one side. And then rotate to the other side. Keep your knees together as much as you can. Good, and then from there, we bring our feet in, so you're going to pull them in, and then you're going to come right up into a little squat. Now, you might take your blanket, since you have it there, pull it right underneath your heels. Yeah. Open up your knees. Bring your hands in, Hindi squat. So you take your thumbs right to your heart. Keep your chest lifted. Do not drop. Oh, yeah. So try to open up those knees. So just, Robin, take your blanket, tuck them right, or do you have a blanket behind you? Tuck them right under your heels. Yeah. There you go. And then that'll give you some support. Yay. Then we're gonna lift up, rotate to one side. Now, as you rotate, you're dropping the knee, you're on your toes. The other foot is flat. Rotate. Oh, yeah. Oh, Marty, you're gonna have to move using now. Then straighten your legs. So you're straightening, drop, hold. Then we drop down again. Now you're going to rotate back into the hindi squat. So put your heels right back on your blanket. Come in, thumbs at your chest. Hold it. Keep the chest lifted. Drop your chin. Good, and then we rotate now to the other side. Drop the knee again. Drop. The foot is flat, you guys. Here. Good, and then we rotate. Still not quite there yet with my knee, but I'm getting really close. So I am having to modify. Good, and then we release out of that, straighten those legs, forward, fold. Barbie, you're a floor hog. You are, you're a floor hog. And then we rotate forward, drop down, and you're going to come up into a big squat. So we're going to scoop up, and then we sit in a squat. So you might have to go a little wider. Knees turn out the same direction of your toes. Sit. Look at it. There you go. There. She's got it. Sitting in that squat. Go a little deeper. Sit. Strength. So we are doing that. We are building strength. Building strength. Sit. Yeah. Go a little deeper. Good. And then come up. Inhale up. And then exhale. We're going to drop into warrior two. Keep your navel in. Drop. Good. I think I'm going to move this up a little bit and then make it see it better. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yay. Now we could see her whole body. Yeah. Now, this knee in the front, the hips are open. The knee in the front has a tendency to drop in. You want to keep opening it up to the side so it moves out, not in. So it's externally rotating, not internally rotating. Okay. Strong and steady. We're trying to calm down, be very present, and bring in that strength for Vata. Hands together. Come to the center. Inhale up. And then exhale, we go right back into a squat. Sit. Nice and deep. Oh, yeah. Go a little deeper, drop. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two, other side. Watch this knee in the front. Don't let it drop in. Keep opening it up. Externally rotate. Navel in here. So if you have a body where you've got a pretty deep lumbar curve, you do have to kind of activate more here. Try not to let this collapse. Keep lifting it up. That's called kidney loop. Lifting it up. Open those hips though. Yeah. Nice and strong. Drop a little deeper into that front knee. Oh, yeah. Inhale up. Exhale, sit. Inhale. Warrior two. Then reach, warrior four. And you're going to drop down, all the way down. Step back, down dog. Walk out your heels. Walk them out. Good. So, and then draw both heels down at the same time. Draw them down. Draw your navel in. So the action of your navel is in and up. So in, and then it moves up. And then you breathe around that. Shift forward. You're going to drop down onto your knees and lower all the way down. Lift up, cobra, and then take it back. Down dog. All right, and the leg that stepped back now steps forward. Drop your back heel and we scoop up again. Open up. And then drop down, warrior four. Parsvakonasana now. So we were here, warrior four. Now drop Parsvakonasana. See if you can go a little deeper. Drop that hand down to the ground, or if you need to, use a block. Keep the arch in your back foot lifted. So that means you're going to give more energy to the outside of the foot, baby toe side of the foot. Yeah. Good. And then coming up, come back up, inhale up. Exhale, drop into that squat. Hold. Strong and steady. Relax those shoulders, you guys. Drop a little deeper. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Then reach, warrior four. Drop down. Step back, down dog. Walk out the heels if you need to. Otherwise, hold both heels down. Draw your navel in. Get hollow in your belly. Shift forward plank. Modify to the knees if you need to. Lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Then the leg that stepped back now steps forward. And we go warrior 4. Dropping into Parsvakonasana. Use a block if you would like, or you could take your hand to the ground. It's really up to you. So bent knee in the front though. Navel is going in and up. That's the action. Lower ribs pull back. Tailbone is neutral. Good. So this goes here. This goes back. Yeah. Good. And then coming up, come back up. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Sit. Nice. Good. Now we take our hands. We're going to shift them over and reach up warrior 1. Drop down. Step back, plank. Lower. Lift to Bhujanasana. And then take it back, down dog. Step forward, the leg that went back now steps forward. Again, we go warrior 4. Parsvakonasana. Come back up, reach, and sit in a squat. Keep your hands together. Move to the other side, reach. Warrior 1. Release down, step back, plank. Lower. Modify to the knees if you need to. Lift. Back down dog. The leg that stepped back now steps forward. Warrior 4. Reach. Parsvakonasana. Drop the hand to the ground if you can. Come back up, reach. Squat. Move to the side, warrior 1. Release again. Step back, plank. Lower. Lift. Back. Same leg then steps forward. Warrior 4. This time you're going to straighten the leg and go right into Trikonasana. Reach out, Ardha Chandrasana. So now, if you need to, I want to show you guys what the, if you need to, use a block, but you're going to go right out with the block, lift. So if you are using a block, then you lower back into Trikonasana. Come back up, warrior 4. Bend the knee, reach. And then drop into Parsvakonasana. Good. You got it. Hold it. Strong and steady. And come back up. Both arms come up. Reach. And sit. Move to the side. Warrior 1. Drop down. Step back. Plank. Lower. Lift. Back. Same leg then steps forward. Warrior 4. Reach. Straighten your leg. Trikonasana. So if you are using a block, hold it. Both legs straight. Both legs straight. Trikonasana, you guys. Open up. Open up the chest. Take the block with you. Reach. And lift. Strong and steady. Lower. Come back into Trikonasana. Bend the knee. Come up. Warrior 4. Parsvakonasana. Hold it. Hold it there. Come back up, reach, and sit. Move to the side, warrior 1 again. Straighten the leg, drop, forward fold. Drop the head. You can use a block, no problem. Step back, plank, lower. Back down dog. Then that same leg steps forward, warrior 4. Strong and steady. Be very present. Straighten the leg, Trikonasana. Use a block if you need it. It's on the baby toe side of the foot. Take your block with you as you reach out. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time. So as you move out the distance of your torso, slide the back leg in. Slowly lift it. Then lower. Trikonasana. And then come back up. Reach. Parsvakonasana. Then lift up, reach, sit. Move your hands to the side, reach up, warrior 1. Keep the back heel down, you guys. Straighten the leg in front. Go right over the leg. Both hands down, release your head. Okay, now remember which leg is forward. That leg now steps back into plank. Lower. Lift, cobra. Push back, down dog. The leg that stepped back is the leg that steps forward, warrior 4. Good. Straighten your leg, Trikonasana, lower. Super strong and steady. Then reach out the distance of your torso, slide your back leg in, slowly, gradually lift it up. Be deliberate. It's easy for Vata to lose its balance, right? So you take your time. Be gradual. Then release back, Trikonasana. Come into warrior 4. Parsvakonasana. Reach. Then lift up, 2 fingers, come up, 2 fingers on each hand. You're going to turn your toes in, wide-legged, drop down, grab the big toe with the 2 fingers, connect to the thumb, and drop your head. So relax your head. Yeah. And you can bend those. So you're grabbing and you're bending your elbows, no problem. Like Tina. Tina's a very good model. Then we're going to release and rotate to one side, drop the back knee, and release our elbows onto the ground. Relax your head again. Good, and then lift back up. Now, as you lift up, you're going to walk that front foot over to the side. You might need a blanket to go underneath your glutes of the front leg. And then drop, pigeon. And then lower. Now, if you can, you're going to keep this front foot instead of letting it drop into the groin, which makes it a lot easier. You can try to pull it up, make it a little more challenging. And then that outside extended leg hip drops. Drop it down. Big, big, big. Yeah, nice. Good, and then we're going to come up, lift up, curl your toes under on the extended legs, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower, lift, back down dog. Good. Then step the leg that stepped back forward, rotate to the center, drop, then rotate to the other side, lower the back knee, take your elbows to the ground. Use a block if you need it. Relax your head, you guys. And then walking that top foot over, you might need a blanket or a block. Go underneath your glutes of the front leg and drop. Now, if your heel is closer to the groin, that's going to make it a little easier. I would really like for you to pull it up a little bit. And then extended leg, hip drops. And see if you can lower then onto your elbows. Good, lift up, step back, front leg, down dog. You can either hold down dog or you can do Chaturanga Dandasana, forward on a plank, lower, lift up cobra, and then again down dog. And walking your feet all the way up, taking it onto your back, laying down on your back, finding your heels and lifting up into bridge. Keep your knees tracked in line with the front of the hip bone. Yep. Good. So the knees and the hip are lined up. You can take a block, I want a big block, but if you're having a hard time with that, you can always take a block in between the legs, and it really helps. Press actively into your feet to see if you could get the pelvis and the chest lifted even higher. Nice. Good, and then we lower and draw both knees into your chest. Okay, so a little bit of a hip release, a little bit more of a hip release. So you're going to take your right leg, pull it in, interlace your fingers either at the hamstring or right below the knee on the shin. Now watch this foot. Don't let it move over too far. You want to keep the bottom of the foot lined up with the outside of that left leg. And then release, switch sides. So now the left leg comes up just below the knee on the thigh, and then interlace your fingers either at the hamstring or here at below the knee. Now you do want to press your sacrum down. I forgot to remind you that on the other side, but you want to do that. Press the sacrum, which is the back of the pelvis, into the ground. Bring your lumbar curve back. Good, and then from there, lifting your legs up, we're going to lower and go wide again. So go wide, go right in front. Walk your hands to one side. Keep your chest flat, drop your head. Going center. And then walking your hands to the other side. Keep your chest flat and lower, right over that leg, right over the thigh. Good, and then bringing it in, you're gonna bring your feet in, Vata Konasana. Pull the heels in as close to your groin as you can. So we're sideways, so you can kind of see, you wanna stay away from hunching. Lift, keep the spine lifted, chin pulled in. So you're actually reaching with your chest and your heart. Lift, chin pulled in, and then go forward. Bend those elbows. Go forward, pull the chest right through. And then lifting up, left leg extends, right leg goes over the left and rotate. Keep the chest lifted. And then release, extending the right leg, left leg comes up and rotate. And then once again, going into a forward fold, but legs are together, and reach right out. Drop your head. And then releasing onto your back, doing another bridge. Lift up. Just to bring your pelvis into neutral. Lowering the pelvis, draw the knees in, go in a circle. Go in one direction and then go in the other direction. If you need to do another rotation, you could drop your legs side to side. It's really up to you. Otherwise, set yourself up for Shavasana. Extending those legs. Arms are going to drop, palms up in a receiving position. You definitely need to get warm. The floor is quite cold here. Cover your eyes. So we want to settle and calm the eyes. Eyes are connected to the fire element. And relax. Letting the breath settle, feeling your connection to the floor. And begin to deepen your breath. Allow some movement into your fingers and toes. And slowly roll to your right side and pause there. We're going to be here for at least 30 seconds. Relax on your right side. And then bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart, connecting your thumbs. Close your eyes. Eyes closed. Feel your body. Coming back into that contemplation. Physically feeling the body. Connecting once again with your mental body. Noticing movement of thought. If it's slowed down from your practice or not. Just be the witness of it. Noticing emotions. What state of being are you in? And once again, being the witness. To help our bodies, our minds, our emotional body coming into balance. Noticing the breath moving in and out of the nose. Letting it soothe and calm the body. Soothe and calm the mind and the emotional body. Remembering that we are vibration, we are energy. And to move that beautiful the mantra through our body, we're going to do that. The Gayatri mantra. Om Bhuvah Svaha Tatavitu Bharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Good job, you guys.